Oh my goodness, do I have good news for you guys. I believe this is good news. I think this is great news. I'm actually really excited to talk about this with you guys and really excited to let you know that this is alive and well. Hello everybody, my name is NikoTheLegend, also known as the well-mannered teenager, the snowflake, rambling idiot, and Vigil. And today we're talking about how the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is getting restored cut content. Not officially, but it's happening unofficially thanks to modders. And that, you guys should be excited about that. That's really great, fantastic stuff. But before we get into this article, I just want to let you know, hi, my name is NikoTheLegend, here all day folks. If you like what you see in this video today, please feel free to subscribe to the NikoTheLegend channel in all its glory that's lacking. So guys, we are talking about the restored cut content. It's coming. It's coming thanks to modders. So this article is on IGN. You can see it in the description below with the links, and we will dive right into this article to give you the minute details on what exactly the restored content is, well, being restored. What are the modders doing? And thank you, modders, for working diligently on this. I appreciate it. If any of you find this video and you appreciate what I said, let me know down in the comments below. So, modders in the PC Mass Effect community are on a mission to restore cut content to the recently released Legendary Edition of BioWare's trilogy. Using unearthed files, the community is looking to restore romances, quests, and planets. As reported by Eurogamer, the community has already created a mod for the first Mass Effect that allows same-sex romances between male Shepard and Kaidan, or female Shepard and Ashley. This mod does not add any cut dialogue, though, and so is more of an additional feature rather than a restoration. But, as reported by the gamer, recorded lines for these romances do exist, and the community is working to restore them. They are hidden among the files of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition's folders, as well as dialogue for same-sex romances in Mass Effect 2. And there's been quite a few articles releasing that have released lately that talks about the same-sex romances in Mass Effect 2 and why they had to take it out or whatever, right? These cover romances for Thane, Jack, Miranda, Jacob, and Tali, although the only available dialogue is for the first romance encounter with each character. Mods for the original version of Mass Effect 2 were able to restore this content to a degree, but was limited because adding audio was impossible. For Legendary Edition's version of the mods, we can be a lot more creative with how we implement new dialogue for these scenes since we can add new audio. Modder Ryan Automus, if I said that wrong, Ryan, forgive me, Ainsworth told the gamer. This is thanks to a new audio engine in Legendary Edition. Aha! Hope is still alive, folks. That new audio engine also means Ainsworth and the community is able to add other cut content. Once again, talking to the gamer, Ainsworth revealed that the community is looking to restore something known as global quests to the first Mass Effect. These are reportedly sprawling galaxy-wide quests, and so far 3 have been discovered. Much of the details are incomplete for these quests. Details for the second quest are not in Legendary Edition at all, but modders have discovered 2 minutes of audio that details a conflict between the jellyfish like Hanar and the Lyseni. Please pardon me if I butcher that. A collective of Solarians that live outside the Citadel space. Due to this audio only being a small piece of the quest, it isn't enough to perfectly restore the cut global quest, but it's enough to act as the basis for story mods at a later date. When you're using cut content, it doesn't necessarily create that fan fiction feel that some mods have, Ainsworth said, since the mod is built around what the original writers wrote and even what the original actors recorded. Using discovered files as the basis for something new seems to be the approach the community is taking for their current restoration efforts. This applies to discovered audio files originally recorded for the planet Kaelston, which was eventually downsized to become Theron, the world on which you find and recruit Liara T'Soni in Mass Effect. Sounds pretty cool, right? The files present in Legendary Edition contain only French recordings, but translation has revealed that the planet was originally very different. From what I've heard so far, it sounds like a very Firefly, the Mandalorian-themed planet, very Wild West, Ainsworth told the gamer. The modding community is working to restore this content, but due to the lack of visual assets, the chances of Kaelston being added as a whole planet is relatively low. Instead, modders use elements like this audio to inform and inspire more realistic achievements. An example of this is the Spectre expansion mod, which adds text adventures rooted in Mass Effect lore to the Normandy's galaxy map. The developer behind this mod, Tidius, wants to use the audio about the Hanar and the Lyseni conflict to create a new text adventure. So there you have it, folks. There is hope that the restored content, the cut content that was cut, it was cut like Swiss cheese, is making a return, and I think this is fantastic. Modders are always diligent and hardworking folks that I appreciate. Bringing everything together, reviving these things that they had to get rid of on the cutting board. It happens all the time in game developing, but modders, they do it out of the kindness of their hearts, I believe, or just because they might have been upset because of how much was cut out. Dark Souls. But that's okay. You can still enjoy Mass Effect Trilogy for what it is and what it has in it, for for like 98% of it, or maybe if you're really less generous, 90%. We know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm glad that the Legendary Edition offers more opportunity for these modders to tackle that cut content and bring it back to its former glory. And you know what? We've seen this happen many times before with games like Skyrim, Knights of the Republic 2, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It's restoring this stuff has just been a huge thing, and Dark Souls 3, can't forget that. So this is awesome, guys. How do you guys feel about this? What other cut content would you like to see be restored? I know we listed some pretty cool things here, but the list goes on, right? There's been many leaks about restored cut content that I have made videos about, so the sky's the limit here, folks. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy, folks. Like I said, let me know down below what you think. Comment. I've been your host, NikoTheLegend, also known as the Well-Mannered Teenager, the Snowflake, the Rambling Idiot, and Vigil. Modders, I appreciate it, and please, keep up the hard work, Pathfinders.
I just want to die.